It's Tuesday, October 10th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Patato of eXp Realty, your BC, Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap lakefront specialist. A nervous legal anticipation for Canada's energy sector, and specifically for Alberta's oil patch. The Supreme Court of Canada promising to have a verdict on Friday related to Alberta's appeal of Bill C-69, or the Environmental Impact Assessment process, which, according to its critics, makes it more difficult to develop new energy projects. BC's winemaking industry lamenting the ill effects of climate change in the midst of a sector-wide downturn right now, according to Wine Growers British Columbia. Last winter's unseasonably cold weather reducing this year's harvest by a whopping 54%, while causing long-term damage to around 45% of all vines. Proud to be named one of Canada's top-rated business podcasts by FeedSpot and heard around the world on X, TikTok, and wherever you get your favorite podcast, Canada's Business Beat is proudly sponsored by Eric Patato of eXp Realty. Considering a move to BC's wine country? Eric is your BC, Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap Lakeview specialist at OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com. Unfinished business related to September's jobs update from StatsCan, reporting a net gain of 64,000 hires. Several analysts suggesting that while the strong job market will put added pressure on the Bank of Canada to consider another interest rate increase this fall, they don't really see it happening. The next central bank interest rate review, October 25th. Labour unrest in Canada's auto sector despite an earlier deal for Ford workers. Strike action underway at GM facilities in Ontario, Oshawa, St. Catharines, and Woodstock. Unifor vowing that any deal with GM will have to mirror the settlement with Ford. Also, more job action in the transportation sector. 4,000 Mack truck assembly workers now on strike in the U.S. And on the Business Beat radar for the short work week ahead, StatsCan August building permit data due out on Wednesday, which is also the day that Quebec-based food and beverage company MDY Food Group will have its third quarter earnings. That will do it for your Tuesday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Patato and OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com.